How's everybody doing? We're back here on Rage Internet Radio, and I told you we get to some football, and that's what we're going to do. First off today, the final is in. Green Bay Packers have beaten Atlanta 48-21 in a runaway blowout. I can't believe that this happened, to be honest with you. I really believe that the Falcons would be going to the Super Bowl for sure. But it looks like Green Bay will be the ones going, and I think Green Bay will be in the Super Bowl. So you have my pick, my late pick. Of course, at the beginning of the year I picked Pittsburgh to play. I can't even remember their name now. They lost. The New Orleans Saints versus Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl was my pick. Obviously, one of those teams is now out, but Green Bay looks. I think Green Bay now is the team that will be going to the Super Bowl. And they may face Pittsburgh, so I could still be right about that. But Pittsburgh came back and beat Baltimore 31-24 today, so we know Pittsburgh is advancing to the AFC Championship. And still to play tomorrow, Sunday at 1 p.m., is the Seattle Seahawks and Chicago Bears. And then, of course, what we're here to talk about, because I am, of course, from Boston and in the New England area, a Northeast fan of football, so we're going to be talking about the Jets and the Patriots. And they'll play tomorrow around 4 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. To be accurate. And I just cannot wait for this. I mean, I am ready to... I can't even sleep right now. It is 12:36 at night. I'm not going to bed tonight. I know it. I'm staying up until this game is played and Rex Ryan has a heart attack. But seriously, a lot of smack has been talked on the Jets side, mostly, obviously, because let's face it, they're insecure, and that's what it is. But it's not just that; it's the way they talk. And you know what? If I could just contradict myself for a second for saying they're insecure, they're not insecure. You know what they are? They've been doing this since the season started, folks. Okay? Listen, I'm a Patriots fan. You can't get past it. But let me take the Jets side for a second. They began this season with this rhetoric, okay? It all started with the hard knock stuff and the preseason, and it continued with this ballsy attitude, all right? Why should it stop now? It shouldn't. That's the way they've done it. That's what's gotten them here. Ride the horse to the end. I mean, who gives a crap? Keep going. As a Patriots fan, I'm disgusted by them, and I can't wait to see them lose. And, you know, it would just be the greatest thing to beat the hell out of them and shut them up and send them home. Yeah, that's right. You lost again, Jets. But if I were a Jets fan, I'm not worried about the NFL's looking at the things they've been saying and you know, going to use it against them in some of the hits. If anything, if you watch this year's football from the New England Patriots and from the Jets, the New England Patriots have had the more dirty play from Mayweather and some of the other players who have had some hard hits. And I don't think it's dirty, by the way. I just think it's rough football. So I'm not really worried about that. Either way, I don't care. But I just think it's going to be a hell of a game. I don't think, like most people do in the country and most people do in New England, that the Patriots are going to beat the hell out of them and run away with it. In fact, I'm pretty scared because Jets have this X factor, and the Patriots kind of have it too, although they had it more in the middle of the season, but then they solidified themselves as one of the best teams in the National Football League, not the best team in the National Football League. But now the Jets have that sort of X factor, so you never know what can happen there. But I do believe the Patriots are going to win, and I'll tell you what the score is. 27 Patriots, 21 Jets. I know that might be shocking to some people, but I think the Jets are 21, Patriots are 27, and that's my score. And I'm sticking to it, and I think it's going to be very close until the end. Okay? And there it is. New England beats the Jets tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Or I will be drunk, passed out somewhere. I might be drunk either way, actually, now that I think of it. But there's my pick, and that's all I have for that segment. And we'll be right back after we hear from a couple people downtown who are going to tell us about their opinions on the Boston Bruins this year. We'll be back, folks, on Rage Internet Radio.